What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. And guys, when you think of classic Saturday morning cartoons, Scooby-Doo has got to be the grandpappy of them all. For generations, I think over 50 years, Scooby-Doo has been on TV, mesmerizing generation upon generation after kids who were wondering who the bad guy was until the very end when they would always unmask the bad guy. You know, it's Mr. Whiffleberry or something like that. We've seen that over and over and over again, you know. And the funny thing is that now in 2022, we realize that the greatest reveal of all, they saved for last. And that would be that Scooby-Doo's token gay character is none other than, it's Velma Dinkley. And she would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for those meddling kids. No, I'm just kidding, but not really. But you know, and it's funny because when you think about Scooby-Doo, guys, I've always felt like Scooby-Doo was the blueprint for all of the Scream movies and all of the Halloween flicks where you got the bad guy chasing kids around and everything in a mask. You know, it came directly from Scooby-Doo, you know? So anyway, but the video is about the latest news that Velma of Mystery Incorporated and Scooby-Doo has been made gay, a lesbian, and they're considering it to be canon after over 50 years. This is canon. Okay. So, you know, I guess this is important to certain people, but let me get into this article that I have on variety.com, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts about this, guys. It is interesting what they're doing here. You know, and it says here, variety.com, Velma is officially a lesbian in new Scooby-Doo film, years after James Gunn and Moore tried to make her explicitly gay. Okay, so you got a bunch of straight people who have been trying to make this character, who just coincidentally has to be the most stereotypically gay-looking character on the show, they decided to make her gay. Couldn't have been Daphne, couldn't have been Fred, God forbid it be Shaggy, that's my boy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, they just went straight for the stereotypically looking gay character as far as straight people are concerned. So this is a gay character for gay people by straight people, okay? So let's just get that straight. And it goes on to say, Velma is officially a lesbian. Clips from the brand new movie Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo, which show the Mystery Inc. member googly-eyed and speechless when encountering costume designer Coco Diablo, have gone viral on Twitter, confirming suspicions held by the Scooby-Doo fan base for decades. Has this really been a suspicion that we've had? When I watched Scooby-Doo, the only thing that I was suspicious about was who the actual villain was. You know, like who was it that was running around in this disguise as the funky ghost or something like that? You know what I mean? To me, when I thought about Velma on Scooby-Doo, she was just the brains. She was the smartest, the most reasonable one, and she only had one weakness, and that's when she lost her glasses. You know what I mean? But when you're a kid and you're growing up, you're really not thinking about the sexuality of these characters. You know what I mean? But okay, so this is what we have, and this is supposed to be some great moment in gay history, in lesbian history. Oh my God, lesbian Velma finally, reads one tweet, which has over 100,000 likes. It's long been an open secret among fans and Scooby-Doo creatives that Velma is gay. Even James Gunn, there's a fine upstanding citizen who wrote early live-action films, and Tony Carvone, who served as supervising producer on the Mystery Incorporated series, have confirmed the character's sexuality, but they were never able to make it official on screen. How do you make something gay official on screen? How explicit do you want it to be? You know what I'm saying? It's like, even if you wondered about the sexuality of these characters, it was just that you stayed wondering. You know, you didn't need a confirmation. You didn't need to make it official on screen. I don't understand where this all comes from. In 2020, Gunn tweeted that he tried to make Velma a lesbian in the live action movies. In 2001, Velma was explicitly gay in my initial script, he wrote, but the studio just kept watering it down, becoming ambiguous, the version shot, then nothing, the released version, and finally having a boyfriend, in the sequel. All right, so during the 2020 Pride Month, Carvone wrote on Instagram, I've said this before, but Velma in Mystery Incorporated is not bi, she's gay. We always planned on Velma acting a little off and out of character when she was dating Shaggy because that relationship was wrong for her. all of this stuff is ridiculous, guys. It's like, come on. Nobody was caring about what relationship was wrong for anybody else. You're analyzing it too much. That's not what Scooby-Doo is about. And I've said before, just wait, guys. They're going to want to specifically define the relationship between Shaggy and Scooby sooner or later. What exactly was going on between them? Were they a bromance? What was happening there? Was it something more? I'm surprised they haven't tried to ship that. I mean, they've tried Ernie and Bert. They tried, just about every on-screen friendship that you can name. But let me just say this, okay? Because I find this to be a little bit disingenuous as it is. When you deal with cartoons, okay, how do you make a cartoon character gay without trumpeting it all over the place? It reminds me of the old movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where Jessica Rabbit says, "I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way." Okay? You have to draw a character a certain way, all right, in order to perceive them a certain way. This is a cartoon character. You know what I'm saying? You have to go out of your way to do this. You can't draw sexual orientation. You can make a symbol of it. In this way, Velma would be a gay sex symbol. And that's what they're looking to do because they really want to normalize this stuff. That's the reason why they stay doing it in children's programming. It would be one thing if you just saw it here or there, but it's everywhere. They're looking to normalize homosexuality, to normalize gay, bi, LGBTQ, just about everything you can name. But listen, here's a little secret for you guys. Nobody is normal. Nobody who's ever lived is normal. You can't normalize anything. You just have people who are trying to fit in. For the longest time, we were told that gay was not a choice. You were born that way. Lady Gaga even made a song called "I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way." This became an anthem, for LGBTQ people everywhere. It's not a choice. But what you have here are so-called straight people making a choice to take a character that's been around over 50 years and make it gay. They're choosing to do this because, of course, the character was not born this way. Because, first of all, it is a cartoon character. For everybody who wants to come on here and say, look at this grown man getting upset over a cartoon character. First of all, I'm not upset. I'm making a commentary. And second of all, the character wasn't born. It was created. Someone made a choice to make it that way. Okay? Now, the question is, why do they keep making these choices to do this? Oh, yes, it's because if you just have a character that is conceived to be gay, or black, or anything else for that matter. But of course, black is something that you see. So it's not the same, okay? Because once the character is conceived, once I'm conceived as I am, you will see it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to tell somebody, you have to broadcast somebody, you have to make it an agenda for people to know when a character, a cartoon character that you chose to make gay is in fact canonically gay, if that even makes any sense. But this is what we have. And of course, people are proud of this and they're trumpeting it all over the place. And really, after 50 years, over 50 years, I have to ask you guys, who even asked for this? Like, why? And I think it is sad, that you have to go to this length to do this. I don't believe for 1 minute that was the intention of the people who created this, that we be fixated on these characters' sexuality, whether it's Velma or anybody else. But that's what we have going on today. Velma has become a gay sex symbol. It's just that simple. So there it is, guys. I don't know. Those are my thoughts. What do you guys think about this? You can say that it's harmless. Do you think it's harmless? Do you think there's something more to it? I don't know, guys. I'm all over the place with it. I'm not here to condemn anything. I'm just here to make a commentary. Like I said before, get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this, guys. As always, you can like, you can share, and you can subscribe. Thank you guys for listening. I'll catch you in the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on. Ruby, Ruby, Roo. Zoinks. Jinkies.